Hello, my name is Michael Giller, and I'm a school librarian from Greenville, South Carolina. Today I'm going to read an excerpt from Robert Cormier's The Chocolate War. This book has been challenged numerous times since it's been published for being repulsive, offensive, pornographic, filled with profanity. And I think it's a fantastic book that describes really accurately what it's like to be bullied and to try to stand up for yourself against institutions, against people your own age. And so I'm going to read a description of Emil Janza, who is one of the bullies that bullies the main character, Jerry Renault. Not too many people defied Emil Janza anyway, whether they were fat or skinny, mild or not. Emil was a brute, which was kind of funny because he did not look like a brute. He wasn't big or overly strong. In fact, he was small for a tackle on the football team. But he was an animal and he didn't play by the rules. His small eyes were embedded in pale flesh, eyes that seldom smiled despite the giggle and the grin that sometimes flashed across his face, especially when he knew he was reaching people. That's what Emil Janza called it, reaching people. Like whistling softly in class so that it got on the teacher's nerves, a barely perceptible whistle that could drive a teacher up the wall. That's why Emil Janza reversed the usual process. Wise guys usually sat in the back. Emil didn't. He chose seats near the front where he'd be in better position to harass the teacher. Whistling, grunting, belching, tapping his foot, stirring restlessly, sniffling. Hell, if he did that kind of stuff from the back of the room, the teacher wouldn't notice. But Emil didn't harass only teachers. He found that the world was full of willing victims, especially kids his own age. He had discovered a truth early in life, in the 4th grade in fact. Nobody wanted trouble. Nobody wanted to make trouble. Nobody wanted a showdown. The knowledge was a revelation. It opened doors. You could take a kid's lunch or even his lunch money, and nothing usually happened because most kids wanted peace at any price. Of course, you have to choose your victims carefully because there were exceptions. Those who protested found that it was easier to let Emil have his way. Who wanted to get hurt? Later, Emil stumbled upon another truth, although it was hard to put into words. He found that people had a fear of being embarrassed or humiliated, of being singled out for special attention. Like in a bus.